And here we have it, y'all. We got bees. Yes, indeed. As y'all can see, they in there. It's a little losses at the bottom, but that was to be expected. You can hear them. So this is a package of bees. We got Russian bees. You really can't see them that much, but let's see if I can get it to focus. I know y'all see that a little bit, right? They're clustered at the top. Must have been cold. But you can hear them. So I got this from Manlake. It just arrived this morning. Purchased them like, well, a week ago, right? No, I purchased them like 2 months ago. But they just got here because they were just being sent out April. So we got bees. Next thing I have to do next is to get them out to the property. I should be doing that this afternoon. I want to get them out there as quickly as possible, get them out of this cage. I know they're kind of cooped up. They're ready to get up out of there. So we're going to do one hive first, and it's going to be a medium. I'm just going to go one box deep for right now and let them get acclimated to that for about 2.5 weeks, and then we'll see where we're at from there. But we got bees, y'all. Yes, indeed. And look, I know y'all can hear them, right? Yeah. So to get the bees started, I'm actually not set on if I'm going to put them out there today. We did hit like kind of a cold spurt, and it done got kind of chilly outside, and it rained today. But to start the bees out, since they're already kind of like behind on the start of spring, and we probably won't have the best of harvests for honey this year, probably we'll probably get a late summer harvest, probably, depending on how the bees get out there, get acclimated, and get to work. But for now, when I send them out there, I'm not doing pollen sub or fake food. We didn't feed our dog the fake food. I'm not going to feed the bees the fake food. So they'll be getting real pollen that was gathered by real bees. I'm going to grind this up until it becomes like a powder again, excuse me, or at least find enough that the bees can, regather it up and restore it again. To simulate nectar flow, I'm going to do them 1 part water, or almost 1.5 parts water to 1 part or half a part Manuka honey, right? I'm going to feed them stuff that they already eat. I'm not giving them, we may do the pollen patties, but not now. That'll probably be coming out of winter next year. But I'm not giving the bees fake food. I'm not giving them supplements. I'm not giving them vaccinations. I'm not smoking. I'm not giving them any kind of crazy treatments. No drugs for my bees. We're just going to let nature take the wheel. We're going to do as less intervention as possible. Mother Nature's been doing this for a long time. They really don't need our help. I'm just here to harvest honey. So, I purchased a brand new coffee grinder. This will be strictly for the bees. Nothing else will go in here but pollen. I also have some pollen from coconuts. I'll be giving them that too. Brand new frother for them. They have their own jars. Came in a 4-pack. Nice mason jars, right? These were pretty. Rose gold. They're from Target. They came in a 4-pack. Nice big jugs for them. That's pretty much it for right now, and that's what I'm about to set up for them now. So like I said, depending on what the weather's gonna do, because the weather has been bipolar as ever lately. And here in Southern Maryland, the weather has been just going ham. One day it's 90, the next day it's 45 and raining. Like today, yesterday it was 90, today it's 45 and raining. Like, that's crazy. Tomorrow I believe it's going to be 60 or something like that. Or I think we're supposed to like slip back into a cold front, I believe. But hey, you know, the weatherman's been wrong multiple times. But and then with the weather changing so drastically, the weatherman can't keep up. So this is what we're going to do into the, I don't know, I'll make a decision coming up in the next hour, hour and a half, whether I'm going to take them out to the property today or wait for tomorrow. But I'm excited. The bees are here. They're lively. Like I said before, it's some loss, but that was to be expected through travel. I've sprinkled a little water on them. I don't know how thirsty they are, how much of their resources that they have left. Like I said, they've been in transit for about a week now. So let's get them situated and out to the hives in a strong manner. Since I have one hand and I can't seem to find the tripod right now, I am going to do this and then I am going to come back. But let me get everything open. I'll show you what the Manuka honey looks like. Let me see if I can do it with one hand or two hands holding the phone. That's why y'all see all the shaking and turbulence. Wait, let's see. Top. Wait, I'll be back. I need two hands. All right, so now we got everything open. That's what it looks like. Come on, camera, focus. Let's see what it looks like. And I'm gonna dilute that with water and make it super thin. This is what the pollen looks like little granules. I've actually seen a video on YouTube at how they collect them. They put like this little triangular like divider on the front where it's just enough space for the bees to slip through, and it kind of like gently removes the pollen out of their little hind legs, and it falls down into a collection pot. Now, it is some bees that get trapped in it, but you know, sometimes gotta get a little losses to get a lot of gain. So, and the pollen smells super earthy. It almost smells like some type of herbs or something. I don't know. I didn't know flower pollen would smell like that. Almost threw me off a little bit. It's got like a weird little smell to it. So I'm gonna grind this up, dilute this with some water. I'm gonna froth it up so we can, you know, get it incorporated into the water as best as we can. And I'll be right back. So as I'm scooping with one hand, just wanted to show y'all this real quick. Up and close, see? Come on, focus. Focus. All right, y'all see that? It's like all kinds of like shades of yellow with like a reddish hue a little bit. See that? Get right up in there. So it looks a little neat. Like little rocks, like little yellow rocks. And so I'm gonna grind these to a pulp. For a very fine dust. So let me finish loading that up. got some honey in there. I'm gonna try to mix most of this first. Did the frother reach all the way down in there? I gotta make the water a little warmer. I'm gonna be here frothing forever. That's what I'm gonna do. So let me sit a couple of these bottles in a warm water bath. I'll be right back.